22-year-old Francine Leitch was diagnosed with a rare stomach cancer in 2015 when she was just 20 years old. A young woman in her prime, now enjoying life, stricken with a life-threatening disease. The DPI team spoke with a medical technology student on the University of Guyana campus, where she shared her story of perseverance.
It was found to be one of the rarest cancers. So yeah, I was diagnosed that year, and after that I started treatment.
And how was the news for you?
Well, all happened so fast. It wasn't enough time for me to really internalize everything. But when the treatment started, then is when it really began to settle in that I had cancer.
As she recounted the events, Francine said she hadn't much time to even think about what she was faced with. She then headed straight into chemotherapy, 7 cycles to be precise. That consisted of 4 hours of the chemo in the mornings, 5 days per week.
The side effects of chemotherapy are very harsh. There's a lot of vomiting, nothing really stays down, and bad feelings, you lose your hair. So the side effects of chemotherapy is what makes that period of time it was the most difficult for me.
Losing your hair due to chemotherapy is one of the most difficult things for most women battling cancer. But this vibrant young woman found a way to make it easier by styling with head wraps of all colors. She credited her will to keep fighting to God and her family, who stood by her side through the entire ordeal. Francine is not just a cancer survivor, she volunteers with the Guyana Cancer Foundation and the Guyana Animation Network. She intends taking sunshine wherever she goes and inspiring others.
It has helped me in terms of having inside knowledge. It's not something that I would have read, it was something I experienced. And on that level, I can relate to others and help them through their battle, as well as support the families that would have persons fighting cancer as well.
Francine said since her treatment, she is finding it difficult to keep up with her hectic schedule since she is more easily fatigued. She has also suffered nerve damage in her fingers from the chemotherapy and has to maintain a strict diet to ensure that her body is healthy. There is a possibility of the cancer returning, but in full Francine style, this warrior is optimistic about an illness-free future.
Even when you meet your lowest point, find something to hold on to and don't give up, because there were points that I was at my lowest, but I had the support of my family to tell me that this is just for a time and it will pass.
Cancer is non-discriminatory. It affects men, women, and children, the rich and the poor.